My blushes here. Hello, so today I'm showing you my makeup collection, and you guys have been requesting this for a while now, so I finally got everything organized and sorted out and threw away some old, maybe expired makeup products and got everything organized the way I wanted, so now I can finally show you. So I hope that you will enjoy this video, especially if you are someone who wanted to see it. And before I show you, I just want to let you know that I am not in any way trying to brag about how much makeup I have by showing you this. That is not it at all. I'm doing it because you have requested it, and it is what you said you wanted to see, and that's why I'm filming it. So here is an overview of where I keep my makeup, and this is where I do my makeup every day, and I also film at this desk. So I'm going to show you what's on top of my desk first. So this is the mirror that I use, and it is an antique or vintage mirror that my mom gave to me. I love that mirror. Then this is the makeup that I keep out on my desk at all times. First, I have this little container, this plastic container of makeup, and what I keep in here is stuff that I use every day, or I use most of it every day, or just things that I know I am going to use daily. So I have, like, obviously all my face products, I have my foundation, all my concealers that I like to use, and then I'll have mascaras, powders, things like that, and then any other eye products. I mean, some of these I really don't use every day, but if I feel like I'm going to use them soon, I will keep them in this little container. And then this thing I've been using every day, and I love it. I'll show it to you really quick because I love it. It is by Stila, and it is just a little palette. But anyway, so yeah, in here I keep things that I know I'm going to use daily. And I switch out what products are in there sometimes. So over here I have brushes and a few other things that I will show you. So this is where I keep my brushes. This I got from Target. It is actually from the Shabby Chic line, and it was a toothbrush holder. And I just took the top off and put all my makeup brushes in here because I thought it was so cute and I really liked it. So in here is where I keep my makeup brushes that I know I'm going to use daily or often. I have a lot more makeup brushes that are underneath here, which I'm going to show you in just a little bit. But yeah, these are the brushes that I use most often, and mostly my brushes are Sonia Kashuk, e.l.f., and then just recently I got a few Real Technique brushes. But yeah, so mostly e.l.f., Sonia Kashuk, oh, and a few of those like My Glam brushes that I got in my My Glam bag. So yeah, those are my makeup brushes. And then over here, I also got this from Target. This was in their like little dollar section, really cute. I love pink. But I keep other things that I'm going to use often, or that I think I will. So I have like my NARS blush palette. Oh, I'll show you. I have this palette. And then I have my Naked palette, and I have blushes in here that I feel like I will probably use in the near future. So I switch these out as well. So yeah, I keep those things out on my desk like that. And then right behind that, I have a little e.l.f. Kabuki brush, my e.l.f. high definition powder, just in case I want to set my makeup. Then I have this little mini Urban Decay all-nighter setting spray to set my makeup. And then I always keep my e.l.f. Daily Brush Cleaner out on my desk because I use that very often. So these are the things that I keep out on my desk every day. And then I will show you what's underneath here because this is where a lot of my makeup is stored. So I have to take this mirror off and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've taken the mirror off so that I can open this. So it's kind of cool. It's like a little hidden compartment in my desk. But you open this up, and this is where I keep a lot of my makeup. So it's a cool little part of my desk that I really love. So you just open it up, and then it has a mirror There you can see me in the mirror, and I will take you through everything. I keep a lot of my makeup in this little container or a little storage thing that's actually for jewelry, but I use it for makeup. I used to use it for jewelry, but I use it for makeup now, and my mom gave this to me years and years ago, so I honestly don't know where she got it. I'm sorry, I can't tell you. So I will start right here in this little square. I have my Revlon lip butters, L'Oreal balms, and then just like a few other lip and cheek products. And then over here I have all of my lip pencils, and they fit in there quite perfectly, and I thought these fit really perfectly too. But so I have my NYX jumbo lip pencils, and then I have some of the Ulta lip crayons and everything like that. I have like a really random Bobbi Brown cheek and lip thing that my mom gave me. And then over in this little square, I have some lip products, and then the other half are eye products, because that's where I could fit them. So I have just like really random, just an assortment of things. I have a couple lip stains, lip liners, lipsticks, lip glosses right here. And then I have a bunch of eyeliners and like mascaras and everything like that. And so things that are down here are things that I don't use very often, but I like to have them down here just in case I do want to use them. I know exactly where they are. So those are the three little squares or rectangles there. And then I will come over here. I have a little square that was actually made for rings, you can see here. But I have some eyeshadow primers, just some mini ones. I have the Urban Decay and the Too Faced one right here. And then I have just another random lip product, e.l.f. balm, just where I could fit it. And then over here, I have a bunch of my lipsticks standing up. So I have some e.l.f. lipsticks. I have L'Oreal, and then I have some NYX soft matte lip creams. I have some Revlon lipsticks, more L'Oreal. I have my e.l.f. lip balms over here. I have some Wet n Wild matte lipsticks, and then here's my one and only MAC lipstick that I own, and it is a hot pink color. It's really pretty. It's Girl About Town, but I actually bought this for I think it was my senior homecoming to match my dress, but that's kind of funny. So I have some lipsticks there, and then over here, just more kind of like random stuff that this is where I could fit it. So I have a little sample of High Beam, erased paste that I don't use anymore, a NYX Roll-On Shimmer, cream eyeshadow, and eyelash adhesive. So have those things here. So here you can see those compartments that I just showed you, and then I'm going to go to the one right above it, and here I have just some foundations, ones that the colors don't match me perfectly, so I might have to mix them together if I want to wear them. And then a tinted moisturizer right here. I have a hard candy highlighter and a Tarte bronzer back here. And then here is where I keep all of my extra makeup brushes, or just ones that I am not currently using. And I mean, I have a ton. Like, I don't have enough space for them. That goes deep down in there. So lots of extra makeup brushes. So here is all of that, and then the last little rectangle over here is where I keep all my eyeshadows and blushes. So here are a lot of my eyeshadows, and then I also have some cream liners right here. I have an e.l.f. and a Tarte one. Probably going to take some things out so I can show you all the eyeshadow back there. I have a L'Oreal eyeshadow. I have a MAC purple pigment that I've had for years that probably like my mom or sister gave me. And then this is my only like real MAC eyeshadow that's in the actual container, and it is in the color Gulfstream. But I bought this one, I think my junior year of high school, when I bought this color to match the earrings to go with my homecoming dress. So that's kind of funny. That's like the only reason I have this. And I have a color tattoo, and then I have this Urban Decay shadow that came in one of my glam bags, and then I have an Ulta shadow down here. So take those out and then show you these eyeshadow palettes that I have. First, I have these NYX Glitter Cream palettes right here. And in front of that, I have a bunch of my Wet n Wild palettes that you can see, just the little eyeshadow trios. These are really great, by the way. And then I have, another Wet n Wild. And then I have these two Maybelline eyeshadows and some CoverGirl eyeshadows here. And then I have a Sonia Kashuk eyeshadow palette, and then just other like little random colors, like this is CoverGirl, and then there's like some that are just completely random that I've had for a long time. And then behind there I have other eyeshadow palettes that maybe I've had for a while that I don't use or just are not interested in using anytime soon, but I don't want to throw them away. So I have some back here and then some on the sides. So over here is where I have a lot of my blushes, and I have a Dream Bouncy blush, a really old Maybelline mineral blush that I've had forever. My Hard Candy Living Doll blush, I love this one. One of these Urban Decay Afterglow cheek tints that I got just kind of like as a sample. A Clinique blush here. And then I have just like some blush sticks. I have an NYC one and a Hard Candy one. I really like those. And I have these Ulta mousse blushes that I've had forever and haven't really used. I have this Bare Minerals one that I've had forever as well. And then I have a few of my e.l.f. blushes, although I do have more. So these are a few of my e.l.f. blushes. This is Berry Mary. I love this color. This is Blushing Rose, and this is Fuchsia Fusion. So love my e.l.f. blushes. And then I have this Hard Candy Fox in a Box blush that I really like as well. And again, here's just a little overview of where I keep a lot of my makeup under my desk. It's like a little secret hidden compartment. So I'm going to close this and show you the last place that I store makeup, which is right here in these little containers. Okay, so I have this storage container under my desk. I had this in the dorms my freshman year, but I figured, hey, I could still use this, even though it doesn't really match my room. But so I just keep this under here and I pull it out, and then in the top drawer I have a bunch of hair products like hairsprays and stuff like that. And then I have makeup in the next two drawers. And then here in this middle drawer is where I keep makeup that I don't think I'm going to use as often as the everyday makeup that I keep in this container, but I think that I will use it more often than the makeup that I store in here. So I like to have it here because this way it is just easy for me to reach if I want it. So I like to keep it in here because this way it's just easy to reach if I want it, so then I don't have to take my mirror off of this and lift this up and go through all of that. So yeah, these are the products that I think I will use a little bit more often. So I have some bronzers here. I have my Rimmel and NYC bronzers. I have a highlighter. I have some Benefit highlighters. I have a few mascaras. I have Tarte, CoverGirl, and then an NYC mascara. I have foundation, my Rimmel foundation, just in case I do want to wear a liquid one. This is the one I go to. A face primer, some more face products like a concealer, a powder right here, and then I have a few lip products, just like some lipsticks that I might want to wear soon, a cheek product here, and then some eye products. This is just a liquid liner. I have a brow pencil here, some cream shadows. I think I already showed that. So yeah, I just have things in here that I think I will use a little bit more often, so I just want to have it readily available and accessible. So then down here in this bottom drawer is where I keep my palettes, like my big palettes that are way too big to fit underneath my little desk thing right here. So I have a Benefit, her name was Glola, little palette here. I have several e.l.f. palettes. This is one that I got a long time ago. So I have this palette, and then I have another e.l.f. palette right here. This one, along with these e.l.f. little beauty encyclopedias that I have had forever. So I have several of them here, you can see. So I have those. I have this palette that I got from CVS. I have a larger Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. I have an Ulta palette that I got as a gift. This one's really cool. It has eyeshadow and a lip thing under here, if you can see. And then I have a few Estee Lauder palettes. I have a blush one, and then I have an eyeshadow one that both of these Estee Lauder palettes my grandmother gave to me. So yeah, I have these palettes down here because they're too big to fit up on my desk, and also I don't use them as often, so it's nice to just store them away like this. So I keep them down in there. It's nice to have this extra little storage container, and I can just put it right under there underneath my desk so it doesn't get in the way of anything. So that was my makeup collection video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for requesting it, and thank you for watching, and have a great day.